Put God first. I mean, sometimes doing what's right, even when we don't even feel like doing it. Even when we forgive, even when we don't even feel like doing it. And sometimes, I know y'all heard this phrase, right? Holding unforgiveness is like drinking poison, hoping somebody else die, because they don't care. And we giving them all our energy when we hold that unforgiveness, and that person don't even care. We giving them all that energy, like. And that's why I say, when we put God first, we forgive, we be a blessing, and we just do what's right even when we don't feel like doing it, right? Y'all can take anything out of this message. It is walk in your God-given purpose. Walk in your God-given purpose. And a lot of people are like, how do I find my purpose? How do I find my purpose? What brings pain to our heart is what God has qualified us to heal. And a lot of time what brings pain to our heart is something we've been through. Whether it's abuse, or whether we got shot, or whether we was on drugs, and we see that, and it brings pain to our heart. Because I believe messengers are raised and not sent, right? So when you've been through something, and you learn the life lessons and experiences from that, you get wisdom from that. And a lot of times we be arrogant. I would never do that. Snub our nose talking about what we won't do. So we have to go through that exact same thing just to humble us, because you don't know what you will or won't do until you in that situation. And when you go through those things, right, now you are qualified to heal somebody else. It might be a kid who's gonna go through that exact same thing. And so when we put God first, we walk in our God-given purpose, doing what we called to do, no matter if it don't make us $1, even if it costs us our freedom, even if it costs us our life, even if it costs us our reputation. And that's how we put God first, by walking in our God-given purpose. I don't know what nobody in here been through, but don't waste your pain. Don't waste your experience. What you did, man, it was this quote, man, said, nothing happened to us, it happened for us. So everything we went through, we had to go through that to get the wisdom, to get the life lessons, to get the empathy. Because a lot of times we thought we wouldn't do certain things. And if we didn't go through that, we'd have our nose in the air of somebody else. And so don't waste your struggle, don't waste your pain, use it to be a blessing to somebody else. It's the golden rule to any faith. And that's doing to others as you want done to you. Treat people the way we want to be treated. Lead with love and respect. I don't care what you don't eat. I don't care what you dress. I don't care how many times you pray. How do you treat people? How do you treat people? And a lot of times, we don't lead with love and respect. We'll treat somebody who we think ain't got no money and can't benefit us. We'll treat them like dogs. And then we'll treat this person who could give us a job or a billionaire, we'll treat them like kings instead of being a man, leading with love and respect and treating them the way you want to be treated. Everything we do is a seed. Everything we do is a seed, and we're going to reap everything we sow. Not only is our actions, Scripture teaches us to want to others who won't done to you. Everything we do, whether good or bad, is a seed, right? It's like farming. If I'm planting corn seeds, or whatever seeds you plant, we don't see what's going on under the ground, but it's developing roots. And pretty soon that harvest gonna come. And that's like what we do. We might not get the results right away, but our actions, our thoughts, our words are like seeds to the spirit world that will manifest in our physical life. Scripture teaches us, as a man thinketh, so is he. And so whatever we thinking about, whatever we focus on, are like seeds to the spirit world. So if our mind in the doom and gloom, our mind in the past, who did this and who did that, and our mind just negative, we sowing negative seeds into the spirit world that will manifest in our negative life. Just like our actions. Scripture teaches us, give and it will be given to you, right? A lot of times we don't believe that. I didn't believe that because I was a selfish, weak weasel. I gave to this person, they ain't look out for me, shit don't work. But just like the seed, when you give, I know everybody in here probably experienced this. Have y'all ever got a blessing by somebody who you least expected from, and when you least expected it? A lot of times that's probably because down the line you did good from somebody else and that person ain't repaid you. And that's just sowing good seeds. And just like our words are seeds. Scripture teaches us life and death is in the power of the tongue. Total self-accountability. As a man, the moment we blame the man, the moment I blame my mama, my baby mama, my daddy, if I just blame anybody else for the position I'm in, I gave them all the power and I can't make any correction in my own life because I made that person my God and I gave them too much power. And so the moment we look in the mirror, be like, oh, you good, brother? The moment I look in the mirror, be like, damn, I gotta do better. That's when we correct our BS. We are here to serve. We are here to serve. It's a scripture where Jesus washed his disciples' feet and said, if I am who I am, and I'm washing your feet, how do you supposed to treat our people, right? We heal by serving. When we take what we've been through, we take our problems, our trials and tribulations, learn the life lessons in them, take all our gifts. If we was a basketball player and we didn't get far as we wanted to get to, coach some kids. If you good at cutting hair, teach some kids. So we take our gifts and we serve our people. And so we just won't waste our talent. We use everything we have and serve people. We are here to serve. And I really believe that, man. I really believe that that's how we get through a lot of pain. We take our trials and tribulations, what we've been through, take that experience and serve somebody else. And that's a way we can heal for real. The biggest hater in the world is the person who think they should have what somebody else got, who probably less talented, look low, not good or whatever, but that person took a step and just got started. While we sitting here like, I gotta wait for the right amount of money, I gotta wait for the right time, the time that will never probably come, I gotta wait for the approval of people, I'm asking this person, and the person can see what you see in the physical. But a lot of times a dream, a vision is spiritual. They can't see what you see in the spirit. You asking this person, what you think? They can't see what you see. When God put that dream in your heart, man, you got to take that step in faith. Because what happens is we sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. Then somebody else do it. Man, that was my idea. Or that was that. And now we sit, man, or now we sitting there and hating. Because we didn't take that step in faith, man. Dr. King had this quote that was so dope. He said, faith is taking a step when you can't even see this whole staircase. We can't do nothing in this world worthwhile on our own. We would never be the best version of ourselves, not understand life is a team sport, bro. Man, I heard somebody say that. I don't know how true this is. This is something I read. No, this is something I heard. I heard the pastor say this. He said, when the geese or the ducks, when they flying in that V shape, he said, they using 70% less energy than they would be flying if they was flying alone. And a lot of times we try to do everything by ourselves and we don't get where we need to get to. And so if we understand that we complete each other, my weaknesses might be your strengths and your strengths might be my weaknesses. But if I'm trying to do every single little thing, I ain't gonna get nothing done. So instead of competing with each other and hating on each other, man, we need to complete each other. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. Oh, man. Oh, it's all love. It's all love. I'm gonna ask you right back. Oh, it's all love, bro. Man. Keep up the good work. All right, thank you.